Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESOC Spring Championships 2017. Here we bring you today Hazza54321 against Blackstar OP. I'm here with WickedCossack.
Yeah, I I think Blackstar's a little pissed off, so we'll see how this goes. But
Because of the delay.
yeah, he was pretty intent on picking Germany, at least from what he said. So yeah, he picked Germany first, and then has opted to go in for the mirror matchup.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
German mirror.
Okay, yeah, a German mirror. Why do you think Hazza is going to be picking this? Because in a mirror isn't it even harder to counter a player that is supposedly maybe stronger than him? I mean, Blackstar is one of the best players of all time.
Possibly, but it's kind of a low hunt map, so interesting things can happen. And I mean, I was talking with Hazza earlier on in the week, and his veto for this map pool was Arkansas, so he kind of went down the route of vetoing like the most standard map already to give himself more of a chance. He feels it would give himself more of a chance by taking out Arkansas, so he wants this map as the first map. And because it's quite low hunt, like some raids could swing this pretty handily.
Yeah, definitely. So, and of course Germany with a lot of cavalry early on, raiding is a very important factor of their plays.
Yeah. So
you have checked the hunts, by the way, those that are on the map anyways?
No, I haven't. I'll have a quick look now. Yeah, I've been a bit out of it trying to contact everyone. Let's see. It looks okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe Hazza's a bit worse, unfortunately, but I think that's okay to play.
Yeah, definitely. And the one in the most south of the map is pretty okay for him. And the second one for Blackstar is not that much closer, I think. So it should be fine.
Yeah.
Of course, mines are also very important, but they are very balanced on this map. So.
Yeah, the mines look fine. So Blackstar went for this Cherokee rifleman. I think he kind of likes these native treasures, and so we'll see. Oh, he might come across Hazza's Explorer right now. Luckily for Hazza, his Explorer is still high HP, but in a German mirror, you definitely want to be getting up those trading posts. So we'll see if Blackstar's going to use this Cherokee to try and deny Hazza's trading post at some point, or he might just steal the treasure right here. To be honest.
Yeah, he's going to
crack
shot. He crackshot the Coyote and now stole the 75 food, and of course denies Hazza from building at this trading post site. Well, I think the Cherokee would do pretty significant damage against the Explorer. So.
Yeah, I think Hazza's probably got enough HP to be fine right now. But yeah, he's not going to be too happy that he just lost the 75 food treasure. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, definitely gives Blackstar. You can already see it in the resource tab. Like he's the 75 ahead at all times, so we'll definitely help him in each.
Oh no! Oh, I was a little bit worried he was going to get this other treasure stolen, but luckily these cougars die kind of fast. They're quite low HP, but Blackstar was on the way, and had he been there a bit sooner.
Yeah, he is going to melee the hero though. I'm probably going to slow it down and try to take it out with his rifleman that is coming from the south. And that's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't think Hazza can be back in time. He does 13 damage 2 times against heavy infantry.
Yeah, no, Hazza's in trouble there. Like his Explorer is, if it doesn't go down, like it's not. Well, I think it will go down actually, but even if it doesn't, it won't be able to build a trading post. The best he can do is kind of just move it, I think, as far back to his base, which will maybe delay Blackstar's trading post time as well. Oh, okay, so he's going to go for the.
He's not going to give the XP to Blackstar. Blackstar is going to shoot one of the outlaw riders, so he will be able to take the 165 coin later on.
Yeah, we'll see. That might be a bit risky actually, because he's gonna spend a little bit of time building this trading post, right? If Hazza sends out, he's got his scout on the way. So as soon as Hazza ages up, he's halfway there. His Explorer comes back and he can spend that crack shot. So I don't quite know how the timings are gonna work out. Like it's gonna be really close, but I think Hazza might actually be able to take this coin, but then again, this trading post is going up pretty fast. So I don't know, that it's going to be close. I think Hazza gets that treasure, you know.
But the scout is not anywhere near the treasure right now, so he's actually
yeah, he needs to put it back.
Oh, look at this! It's a proxy outpost. Okay, so
wow.
Hazza trying to deny the second hunt for Black Star basically, because that's the closest one. Maybe this one is a little bit closer, but
Tower rush. Okay, so this explains why he took the German mirror, right?
Yes, definitely.
He's funky tower.
He's
tower
got it
rush
planned
strategies.
out. Let's look at his deck. It's Rum Distillery is in there, and sustainable agriculture. Other than that, nothing too special. Doesn't have 5
this settler wagon was like trying to go out, I think, for a forward base, but maybe not. Hazza's scout was kind of being a bit annoying there, so idled the settler wagon a bit. And really nice for Hazza, he sees exactly what's going on. So no surprises come out of Black Star. That's what you'd expect him to put down a stable. Wants to make use of those cavalry. At the moment, I don't think Black Star's seen this, right? So
no, he's
going to
now
be surprised.
He just killed off the scout, but I think that was like a sacrifice he wanted to make, so his forward base was not scouted out at the right time, and now the scout is going down, 8 crossbowmen being shipped, and we here have this first settler kill.
Yeah, really nice. So Black Star knows what's going on now, and he's just going to do a crossbow pike. It looks like. Unfortunately for Black Star, this coin mine isn't exactly where he'd want it to be.
Definitely,
up front.
Very far in front of his base, and his house is even more in front. So he's not even able to like deny this house going down with Minutemen or something, because it's so far out of his base. Of course, he didn't really expect a rush like this, probably. So.
Yeah, he's housed at the moment. I guess that's because there must be a big unit shipment coming on the way. Probably the 8 crossbows we can expect. And yeah, he's having to make use of that back coin mine now. Luckily, some Black Star was doing some good micro on the vills. He saved quite a few of them, but there's a lot of vills that I think are quite low HP. So we'll have to see if Hazza picks them off at a later stage. And there comes in the 8 crossbow.
There are multiple civilizations, the villagers, I mean, that will go down with one hit of a Yulan, so that's something to be very careful about. Probably should let them gather in a little bit more in the back. But Black Star pushing out now with his 8 crossbowmen, and okay, 3 settler wagons plus Yulans come out.
I wonder if they were supposed to come out of the outpost. Either way, he probably needed those two extra Ulans just to help him defend this push. So that was nice. I guess he's got some settler wagons as well if he wants to pull them in later on, maybe.
Well, if he wants to build another tower, he can build it with 4 settlers maximum, but that's like 8 settlers equivalent if you make it with settler wagons. So I guess it's... But yeah, it was mostly for the Ulans probably. He wanted those as soon as possible.
Yeah, so
one settler wagon is down.
Offensive Minutemen here, and so that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Now if you look at the economic unit population, they are even again, but we will have to see how they're gonna plan this out. Black Star actually trading gold for wood at his market, so he can build another house. I just
yeah, he kind of needs to.
And trying to raid here also.
There we go. Yeah, getting those 2 Ulans in. I think that's what might be able to change the game. But very fast reaction from Hazza there. Pulls in all of the vills that are from far out. So very nice. And he's going to send 2 of his own Ulans. Are they going back, or maybe they're just going at a different angle to raid as well?
Maybe even going to revive his hero, but I don't know.
Oh, that's a lot of Ulans from Black Star.
Yeah,
it might just be too many.
Against only the 10 pikemen, I believe. Let's take a look at military units. Yeah, still 10 pikemen, the same 10 pikemen.
I think there's a shipment on the way for Hazza though. Just looking at his XP, I'm wondering if like three doppels is going to be popping. Yeah,
it's the only military shipment he still has, so
he needs it.
Yeah, he needs it right now. The Yulan coming in from the back to pick off some of the crossbowmen and Minutemen, but all the pikemen are down now, so he definitely needs a shipment right now. He's standing right next to the tower. If they pop out just now, then he can still manage to kill off these Yulans, but I think it's a little bit too late.
It's a bit too late at this point. He needed it.
Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Okay, so...
Oh, they're still getting a good few hits
Oh,
though.
yeah, definitely. A little bit late reaction from Blackstar. He was probably looking at something else because he didn't notice it in the first 2 seconds. So these dobs did a lot of damage already in their short life.
Yeah, and these pikes are gonna clean up the rest of the crossbow and the Uhlans. We still got 1 dop left. He needs to get that back involved. But that evened it up more than I thought. I thought Hazza was in big trouble when he lost all his crossbows. But those 3 dops kind of cleaned up maybe 10 Uhlans there. That was a really nice trade.
Yeah, it was a very good trade for Hazza. It could have gone very wrong if the Uhlans were backing out of that fight with the tower. But they stayed there just a little bit too long for Blackstar. He's going back in to raid some more, but
yeah,
we
he's
will
going
have
to go
to
for this
see.
doppel as well up front. Risky, but very nice micro. Pulls the targeted Uhlan back. The raid for Blackstar's getting damage done as well. Hazza this time hasn't noticed it. Okay, he's on the move now, but I think he's going to lose the Vil for that.
Yeah.
At the same time, he is getting a bit of damage done at Blackstar's base, but
Calling
no.
GG. Yeah, Blackstar is in quite a good position here. Of course, he's also gathered some gold.
Yeah.
And is able to stabilize after this.
Looking at the military and economic unit population, though, they seem pretty similar. I guess Blackstar has the bigger bank. He's got like he just shipped 700 wood, and he's got 700 wood in the bank. So definitely in the favorable position. But
yes, for sure.
I guess has a GG just because of his hunt situation. Actually, having a look at it now, he just I think he decided there wasn't any way for him to gather the hunt safely, so that's actually why he quit.
Yeah, like those 2 Uhlans could just keep raiding, and there was really no chance for Hazza to hunt anywhere safely.
Oh, that was a curious first game.
Definitely interesting strategy from Hazza with his tower instead of what you normally expect, like a semi-fast fortress or a fast fortress and some Uhlan raids in H2. But definitely refreshing to see Hazza doing this, and almost made it work.
Yeah, he had a few chances there. Like if only maybe that 3 double shipment came out a bit earlier. But the thing with Blackstar is he's got such good micro. Like he's even confident just to take on doubles with Uhlans, just because he can micro them pretty well. All right, yeah. So I'll post the map ball. So we got Pampas Sierras up next, and
yeah, he didn't see the Dopsy saying in the chat, and we noticed that it was quite a big hit on his military population. Luckily, he was able to stabilize after that, mostly because of the hands of Hazza.
Yeah, I mean, it was only like a couple of seconds he didn't notice them, but even like a couple of seconds against double Soldners is that's pretty risky. Alright, so Blackstar locking in Dutch. I think Hazza is going to go Brits. He might be contemplating like Aztecs or Russia though. I don't know if he has fully picked Brits or if he's just going to wait to get a drink or something. Okay, no, yeah.
So looks like they're ready. So going into game number 2 of Hazza versus Blackstar OP in the round of 16 of the ESOC Spring Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's now 1-0 for Blackstar. I will adjust the score as soon as I'm loaded into the game. So British versus Dutch, interesting. That's 1-0. Okay. So who do you think has got the edge in this matchup?
So I think Brits are considered to do pretty well because they can kind of get out this nice big mass at the right time, just as Dutch kind of hits fortress, and you can come in with just a ton of hussars and musketeers, maybe some longbows mixed in, and kind of just overwhelm the Dutch.
Blackstar with cold hands should have taken lessons from Samwise, who always warms up his hands before a game. But yeah, definitely British has got a good timing against Dutch, who usually goes to the fortress age and tries to push out from there. But that's around the time British really have a power spike with a good eco and a very large mass, so they should be able to do pretty well. But on the other hand, we might see some early aggression from Dutch to try to destabilize British a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty handy for Dutch on this map to have the envoy, because it kind of frees up his explorer to go treasure hunting, while the envoy and Hazza's British explorer kind of contest the llamas. So they're probably going to get an even trade on the llamas, but Black Star's going to have like an extra one or 2 minutes of just free time treasure hunting with his explorer. So you might like net an extra 100 resources or something just from that. So good choice for this map.
Yeah, definitely. He's going for the 135 wood. On the right, he already shot one of the pistoleros, so one more crack shot and he can fight off the last one. And he's got 135 wood, which is for Dutch a very good attribution to building a bank early on, and for British it would have been a full manor house, so it's definitely a strong treasure to take. And while he's waiting for his crack shot to recharge, he's taking up this 90 food, and now he's probably going back and will kill off that last outlaw.
Yeah, and I mean it's been like 2 minutes, and I don't think Hazza's actually managed to pick up any treasures just because he was going for the llamas. But he is gonna come across where Black Star's headed, so that might allow him to be able to contest this wood treasure if he figures out what's going on. But Black Star's distracting him with the envoy. I wonder if Hazza will figure out this is what's going on, and he's kind of snuck his explorer through to this wood treasure. And Hazza is going to go for the envoy, so might give Black Star enough time.
He's going to have almost no HP on his hero once this fight with the outlaw is finished, but he's going to have 135 wood, and also has got both 60 food and 90 food so far, so has got a very good early H1, and they both have 3 llamas, so he is really only trading his envoy for all these treasures.
Yeah, I think Hazza might have known what's going on, because he's kind of heading over here. It won't be in time though, so it's a huge treasure pickup for Black Star.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to point out, Hazza has shipped Virginia Company, so he's going to be looking to get his boom on. I think that's a bit less common without the on a TP map, but still used quite a bit.
Yes, of course. He's probably thinking Black Star won't be too aggressive, so he's got the time to actually make Virginia Company viable. And I think that's a rather good, interesting strategy. Let's just see if Black Star will actually notice that and maybe do some more early aggression, or if he's going full out boom himself. We will have to see how he's going to handle this. Also, we will have to take a look at Black Star's first shipment, whether that's going to be 700 wood or a bank wagon.
Yeah, he might do it. He might do it a bit greedier. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he had 500 wood on the floor. I was trying to figure out what was going on, but I think he had. Okay, so that's why he said the comment "I suck," because they started off with 200 wood, and he left 100 wood on the floor since he didn't need it, but then he forgot to pick it up for his first bank.
Yeah, so he basically.
I think that's what was going on. The 500 wood threw me there for a second.
Yeah, so basically his first bank was 100 wood late because he still chopped that wood where he didn't really need to. So that's going to be a loss of some gold there, but luckily his
700 wood in a market. Okay, so this is going to be a real action-packed game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got about 2 or 3 minutes ahead of us of them just building a lot of banks and a lot of manors.
Exactly.
So, get strapped in.
Yeah, this is going to be a very boom heavy early game. If you take a look at Hazza, he's on hunting dogs and gangstalls so far and just spamming out manors all over the map near his hunts, so he's got a lot of line of sight. I can turn on the fog of war and you can see from the right side of the map he can see anything that's coming. And then we have Black Star, who is already got a market, no upgrades yet, but is now building, already got 3 banks, and only now is building a stable. So very boom heavy from both of them. 700 wood to be expected from both of these civs.
Yeah, and as you can see, both these guys, very good players. They both had their explorers kind of going in and out and circling each other's bases, just trying to figure out exactly what's going down. Hazza finally does see this stable that's just gone up, so that'll be nice for him. Blackstar was going to go for this 30 food, by the way, in Hazza's base. For some reason, he crack shotted it, almost picked it up, and then decided against it. So I don't know if that was he's taunting him there or just forgot about it.
He might have misclicked or something. It looks like he's actually going back now, but also for scouting out these barracks, of course. So
yeah, that's a really nice scout. So they both know exactly what each other's doing at this point.
Yeah.
And Hazza's going to lose his explorer.
Yeah, to 5 Hussar. And 2 of these Hussar are already going forward, so he probably thinks I may actually be in time to do a little bit of raiding before the first military units come out. Because of course these barracks were just finished when he scouted them. And now it looks like he's actually trying to split up his Hussars, so
yeah,
try to raid at some multiple places at a time. Of course, Hazza's got 2 batches of pikemen, so he should be able to defend pretty well here.
Yeah, he's going to need it, because I'm just kind of looking around Hazza's base, and he's got vills absolutely everywhere. So this is like a raid in paradise for Blackstar, and we'll see. Can he pick up this vill? I don't think he can. No, the 5 pikes are kind of too scary. But then he's got vills up here to the north and like vills to the left as well. And
yeah, he now got some more military units out, so he should be able to. Oh, he's definitely going to lose a vill there, even with great code researched. But and now here, Hussar getting caught.
Nice.
Losing half his HP.
One vill probably isn't a problem at this point, but we can see Blackstar going in again for that low HP one that he got down earlier. Two starts to become annoying. Probably still not a problem, but Hazza won't be wanting to lose any more villagers. I mean, see Blackstar, he only stuck at 5 Hussar, and he's going up to H3 behind this, as he knows he can do that safely.
He now clicked up 5 settlers for Hazza. Is that really necessary, or do you think he should be starting on upgrades or maybe gold to supplement his army?
Yeah, I guess he'll want to be trying to get this timing going soon, but we'll see. I mean, he's got 40 vills, so that's a nice eco.
Yeah, but
he'll want to be pumping out military pretty soon. But losing another vill? I think he lost 2 more there, didn't he?
I think total on 4 now. Let's take a look at units lost. Yeah, total 4 units lost so far. And maybe, no, not another one. But it's
just says it.
Yeah, still very scary. And Blackstar already fortress. And Hazza can't really do anything with the army he's got now. Only 17 pikes and 18 longbowmen.
Ah,
I think
okay. Sorry, I was just going to say, we got a cool composition coming out from Blackstar.
Yeah, probably Reiter Falconet.
Yeah, artillery foundry. So that's not usually too common. Usually we see kind of just the skirmisher Reuter, but Falconets against longbow and pikemen, I think they'll do pretty well. However, at the moment he doesn't have much, right? And Hazza is on the way with that's a good 30 or 40 army.
Yeah, if he's able to take down the artillery foundry with his pikemen, then he can be in a pretty good shape. But if some Falconet do manage to get out, and also a shipment and such, then he may be in a bad situation.
I think that's going to go down, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's going to go down before anything's coming out.
He's got a lot of siege potential with his pikemen there, and only Reiters against him. But of course, longbowmen with their large range and their counter are doing pretty well against those. He's actually trying to go raiding again, maybe. Or
it's a nice move by him. I think he's trying to pick off reinforcements because he knows like batches of 5 and 10 longbows or pikes will be coming.
But that's a pretty big batch actually of pikemen. Oh, the pikemen actually going in melee with the Reiter, so already taking down 2 of the Reiter.
Crikey! Wow, yeah. So this turned around so fast because I think once that artillery foundry went down, he's kind of stuck on Reuters. He's got another artillery foundry going up in the back. He's got 2 vills on that, but now the houses are being targeted. Blackstar's in trouble, you know, and he was looking to get something done with those Reuters, trying to pick off reinforcements, that's really nice. That's what lots of good players do, but it didn't work. Like Hazza's pikes and longbows got a good trade there.
Yeah, and right now he's down to like 22 villagers, and where is he going to even get wood from to build houses and to build falconets? Right now he's housed, only got 100 wood and not even enough gold income to get a lot of falconets out. All his villagers on gold right now, so he's probably going to sell gold at his market to buy wood for both houses and falconets, but I don't think it will be in time. He's right now on 40 population of housing, getting out his Minutemen, but no sign of falconets just yet. Oh, one! Okay, there's one of them.
One, yeah, that will be enough, I think, actually. And the vills come out to
blockade, yeah.
Yeah.
But falconet being targeted by the longbowmen.
Yeah. It's so he gets it, but at the cost of a lot of units. That was a nice pop by Blackstar. He got the skirmishers out, the Minutemen out, the villagers out, and the falconet all at the right time. So yeah, we maybe kind of evened up here. I guess Hazza's eco is in a better place.
Yeah, I think so too. If you look at the eco population, it tells the whole story. I think units lost. He lost 3 villagers so far, Blackstar, so that's still okay.
Yeah, and Hazza's adding to his unit composition. We got 3 hussars on the left, so he's not sticking just to longbows and pikes. And I think he might find these vills. I don't know if he's scouted, if he's got these in his line of sight, but
probably
these villagers are in trouble.
Probably can see the dead hunts because he already scouted there with his envoy and such, so he should be able to find these villagers, but perhaps
he's alerted Blackstar. Yeah, but he's seen, so he's got to run. He went into the line of sight of the house, so all the Reuters and the few skirms that are left are on the hunt now. He's going to try and keep these 3 hussar hidden. They kind of juked out of the way for the moment, but I don't know. I think they're going to get seen at some point. I don't see these getting out, or maybe they will.
Oh, he's seen
go
them,
right on through.
Not going to be in time, and this distraction meanwhile Hazza just pushing out with his longbowman and pikeman here, and another 3 hussar on the right, so going to do a little bit of flanking. Oh, there's actually falconets in the middle of Blackstar's base, almost unprotected, but the riders are back in time.
Yeah. Oh, they get a nice volley on these longbows. Are they going to get another one? I think they are.
Yes, there it is.
That was painful.
Another 4 longbowmen down with just that 1 volley from these 2 falconets.
Yeah, Hazza could have done without that. Okay, so Blackstar's kind of stabilized now, and he's getting that composition that he initially wanted to get, which was Falconet Reuter. And Falconets are so hard to deal with if you're still in age 2. And Hazza's making no attempt to age up, so he's gonna have to kill these falconets somehow. And here we go. Pikemen are gonna rush in.
Yeah, the pikemen just going forward. If the riders are not going back, then the pikemen will just keep on marching forward towards the falconets. Already one of them down, but a lot of longbowmen being killed with these falconet volleys.
Yeah, he got that second falcon just before it shot though, so actually that trade went a lot better from Hazza than I expected. These hussar on the right getting picked up, unfortunately, but
yeah,
I guess because he needed those Reuters to body block the falcons, but because they're so low HP, when the pikes just come in, the pikes just kind of did so much damage.
Yeah, right now Hazza is going to be aging up pretty soon, but only got 24 of his longbowmen, no pikemen anymore, and Blackstar adding in some hussar, so he may actually be in trouble when he's aging up and has got no anti-cavalry. Meanwhile, Hazza's own cavalry has not been very successful so far. Only got the 1 hussar here left, so hussar is not really his big thing in this game, not really his strongest point. Blackstar even adding in
nice tower.
Yeah, but Blackstar even shipping another 4 hussars, and still only 10 pikemen from Hazza, but getting killed.
Because Hazza spent so many resources to age up, he's kind of in a bit of an awkward spot at the moment where he's trying to defend against quite a lot of army where he doesn't have too much of his own. So nice from Blackstar, they did kind of split his army up, sent the hussars to raid, but they came across an outpost, so that was pretty nice. I don't think outposts are kind of too common at this level, but Hazza recognized that he kind of needed one in this situation, or else he wouldn't adequately be able to protect his vills. So yeah, Black Star picks off a few vills, but Hazza's going to be age 3 pretty soon, and that will allow him to access dragoons, which will kind of help counter Black Star's composition. And yeah, nice raid from Hazza as well.
Finally, Hazza making some use of his hussars, killing off already 2 villagers now, and should be backing out because the riders are coming. May actually be able to pick off another villager. Oh, nope. Just not.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit distracted by Black Star's raid. Right, good reactions by both of these players actually all the time. Pulling vills, raiding with 2 hussars.
But the raiding has gone to a next level, so killing off another 3 settlers with his longbowman from the large range there.
This is getting good. Yeah, I think Hazza might be in a good position here actually.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, now he's age 3.
First things we're gonna see are probably the veteran upgrades for both hussar and longbowman. Maybe even for pikemen. He's got 19 of them, so I think it would actually be worth it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what his first shipment's going to be.
He needs some more coin, but text being researched, yeah, there it is. The veteran longbowman is going to be the most important thing here. And Blacks are recognizing the age up of Hazza, so pushing out immediately, but it may actually not be a strong enough push, but adding in another 2 falconets, so that may be what he needs.
Yeah. So he needs to get damage done with these 2 falconets, or else he's going to fall further and further behind. And cavalry comeback comes in for Black Star at the perfect moment. So yeah, we'll see what he gets done with this push. Oh, nice, really nice raid coming in from Hazza again.
If he's going to the mine, that is actually going to be huge. But 5 Hazza from Black Star are there with a lot more upgrades on them. So
yeah,
meanwhile, still pushing out.
Alright, so Hazza's kind of going to sack these 2 Raxes, maybe even the stable. He's building another one a bit further back. He doesn't want to defend them. Oh, okay, so he's going to move in.
Yeah, he's just going to move in. He
shipped coin as his first shipment. Interesting.
1000 coin. He's pretty low on coin. He probably wants to get out a lot of dragoons or hussar.
Yeah. That was a big volley he took there. But if he can get out these dragoons, Black Star doesn't really have any counter to the dragoon type unit at the moment. He's only got like 3 skirms, which are just going to fall. So if Hazza can mass a big number of dragoons, he'll be in a good position. Black Star needs to get damage done with these falconets, and he's getting some alright volleys off on those pikes earlier. At the moment, they're just hitting Minutemen. Oh, maybe they're tracking the longbows. Nah.
The Minutemen actually did pretty significant damage against the 1 falconet. So down to half HP, so should be able to pick it off a little bit easier now. But still taking big hits from the 2 falconets, very hard to deal with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's awkward because like the longbows are trying to move into. Oh, here we go. He's just.
Oh, here we go. Going in with his pikemen again, up close to the cavalry, and the dragoons actually picking off the falconet here. Not a pikeman this time, but the pikemen doing a lot of damage. Are all down now.
There's a lot of hussars left though.
Yeah, almost no anti-cavalry for Hazza left, only the 4 dragoons, but still 16 hussars for Black Star with veterancy and the cavalry combat card on them, so he's in a pretty tough spot here. All these longbowmen are probably going down if no pikemen or goons pop out, like right now. And
he needs something. Yeah, so he kind of used up all his anti. Oh, it's looking really bad. Where's the reinforcements? They should be out by now.
Yeah, he's making.
They're too late, I think.
He's switching to mills even in the back of his base. 10 longbowmen now pop out, but that's not really what. Well, he's already got goons popped out, so it may actually what he needs. But the position is not so good for him. The hussars are in between the goons and the longbowmen, so the hussars are actually engaging with the longbowmen here, and the riders with the goons. So he's in a pretty bad spot, I would say.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling villagers to tank a bit, but it's not enough. That might be it.
Yeah, that's it. Calling GG there.
Wow, that was so close. The thing was with those 2 falcons, I think Hazza sent in all his anti-cavalry, right? The dragoons and the pikemen. So he was like everything on those 2 falcons.
Yes.
And kind of in that moment, he lost all his dragoons and his pikemen. But I think up to that point, I would have put Hazza maybe in the lead for a little bit. But that engagement just went really bad for him, and Blackstar came in with the exact right reinforcements that he needed, which was the extra 2 batches of hussars, and all the longbows went down.
Yeah, so pretty interesting second game with both of them booming very hard, but then in the second age being fought, and then later on in the third age. Pretty interesting composition from Blackstar with the Falconets and the Reuter, and in the end it worked out for him, but he was in a pretty tough spot when Hazza pushed out and took down the artillery foundry of Blackstar.
Yeah, that was really nice. I'm surprised Blackstar came back from that bit, actually, because he really needed that. Like, that artillery foundry was so crucial to his strategy. I guess maybe he didn't want it in front of his town center. Maybe that wasn't the best place for that if it was so important. But he managed to hang on. Did some nice raiding as well at various points, keeping Hazza's villas in check. Yeah. Let me just check. All right, it's back. Okay, I'll host.
Okay, you will give him the maps, sure.
Yeah, so 2.A Baja, California. All right, and this time it will be Hazza to pick first.
So you are giving him the maps right now?
Yeah, but yeah, I believe I am.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on Hazza to confirm whether he has received. Oh. All right, that'll be why. Oh, all right, yeah, okay. He should have it now. So.
Alright, yeah, I'm seeing another game waiting for Blackstar.
Yeah. So I think Hazza can take a lot of confidence from that second game, because that was really close. Though I don't think you'd want to be down 0-2 against Blackstar in a best of 5. Like, that does not sound like a good position to make a comeback from.
So Baja, California looks like Hazza still trying to pick a civilization, is currently still on British selected, so
Yeah, I'm wondering if we'll see Dutch or Aztec out of Hazza. I think Dutch is a strong possibility on this map. Oh, there we go. So yeah, gonna go with the Aztec. He's had quite a bit of success with this so far this tournament, so I think that's why he's picking them. Yeah. So what did he go first game? I totally, like, the first game's just gone out of my mind. Oh, it's Tassili,
German mirror was that?
Yeah. Yeah. So no German or Dutch for him then. So it'd be interesting to see what he picks against Aztec. Okay, he's going to take this seriously.
Blackstar has got to think about it, but Hazza is locked in on Aztec, so now Blackstar can choose his counter civ, or what he thinks is a counter civ, to Aztec.
Alright, while he's picking, I'm just going to be right back 1 minute real quick.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope when you just tuned in you understand what we're doing here. This is the ESOC Spring Championships and it's now currently 2-0 for Blackstar against Hazza. This is a very high level game with a tournament of the best players currently of Age of Empires in the world. So I hope you are enjoying this, and also if you have anything to spare, please donate to the good cause of these tournaments. We are hosting them from the donation money that we get, as you can see in the bar above. Currently trying to get to the $1,500 mark for the next championships later this year in autumn. And other than that, there are a lot of small tournaments and events being hosted at ESO-Community.net. Oh, hi.
I'm sorry,
So-
did I ruin the plug?
I was just promoting.
I came in at the wrong time.
I was just talking about ESOC and promoting and telling people to donate and such.
Oh, what's that site, Eddie? I've never heard of that site.
Well, yeah, it's where we host these tournaments from, so pretty interesting place. Should probably check it out sometime. But looks like Blackstar locked in on Ottoman, and
Yeah,
we're going to
so,
have Ottoman versus Aztec. Interesting. Let's see if Hazza is going to grin up here, and then I will do the introduction. I always have to do like the introduction at the right time, so it can be good for a video on YouTube and such. So you can just
Alright, no worries. I guess Haz is just prepping himself.
probably warming up his hands a little bit.
Yeah, I would have thought France might have been a nice civ, but I guess when you've got like a big civ pool to pick from, that it works in your favor. You can just pull out all these different civs that the
I
other
guess.
guy doesn't expect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spring Championships of ESOC. Now we're going into game number 3 of Hazza versus Blackstar OP. Currently it's 2-0 for Blackstar, so we are in a little bit of trouble, Hazza is, but we will see if he can manage to take a game from Blackstar with his Aztecs on this map.
Yeah, this is a curious one because both civs have got water capabilities. Not that I expect they'll really go for the water straight on, but they're both normally quite aggressive civs as well. So but then Ottoman's got that option also to fast fortress if he wants, and Blackstar is heading on down to the bottom left trading post, which I believe is the correct one if you want to get that first trading part.
Yes, but still first picking off 80 wood, so I don't know if he will still be in time actually. That trading card going south pretty quickly, so things might go actually south here pretty soon. And Blackstar also going for that south trading post, so he should actually now go to the sender. Going with his cougar to the south, maybe
I don't
to scout.
I don't think Hazza is going to go for a trading post. Blackstar certainly will. I hope for his sake, I hope he's timed this correctly, that he knows like that you can pick up that 60 food and get the pass in time. I think he will, but it might be a bit. Yeah, no, I think he will, but it's gonna be a bit close. Hazza's on the way down as well. I don't know if that's because he thinks Blackstar is going to be there,
I
or
think
if he's just looking.
I think for the treasure of the 60 wood there, where his cougar is right next to, so probably trying to pick up another treasure. Might even, yeah, he's not really. He's got 100 coin in his base, so he can even spy petard. He might even be able to fit in a market if he picks up this 60 wood. He's talking about the spy and petard strategy, which is actually pretty interesting. It's where you go fast fortress and then build a tower and build petards or ship them actually, and then go in with spy and kill the town center and kill all villagers.
So yeah, this was unfortunate. Hazza was waiting for his nature friendship. I think that's what it's called, to try and convert another cougar. But it's quite a long cooldown, so that's why he was just standing around not taking that treasure. And now kind of Black Star's come up on him, and so that's kind of ruined it there for him. Black Star did get the pass, by the way, so he knew perfectly how much time he had to get some treasures and then still get the trading post in time. So that was really well done by him.
Yeah, definitely. Even got 60 food before he built that trade post and was in time. So very good start for Black Star once again. Now fighting with Hazza and his explorer, but he can actually crack shot that cougar, yeah, even using his normal shot. So that cougar is no more, and it looks like the explorer of Hazza, called Tank, will actually go down here if it continues like this.
It's running away though. But yeah, no, so I think Black Star's explorer will win, but Hazza can kind of use the fact that he might choose to fast stage up with the Aztecs, and then just about as you go to kill the Aztec explorer, they just get the extra 100 HP, and then you realize, oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wasn't going to happen anyway. Yeah.
No, it was not going happening. Hazza even not aging up right now, only going to click up right now, and probably with the normal age up. Let's see the messenger, actually that's the very fast one.
Yeah.
So we have the fast age up here being used early, so to me this sounds like not going to be a fast fortress. I think in that case you would use the fast fortress for aging to age 3, so but may actually be going on the water. He's got a villager near oh shit, scouting is saying. He's got quite a bit of a water deck, and Black Star has got only the anti-water deck, so only got warships, nothing like schooners.
So looking at Black Star's villager and resource distribution, it looks like we can expect a fast fortress out of him, maybe a semi-FF. We'll see if he puts down a military building. But it's kind of looking like he's prepping to ship that 700 coin and then go up to the fortress age. So we'll see if Hazza can scout this. And and Hazza's doing a defensive war hut.
Yeah.
So yeah, he won't have much opportunity to put aggression against this fast fortress. And it isn't even a tower fast fortress. Ottomans are one of the few civs that could kind of get away with just aging up with 400 wood and then still fast fortressing regardless.
Definitely, but looks like he's just going to build another trade post in the center here, and it's very good choice by Black Star not to actually do a semi-fast fortress, because I think with this warhead here he would not have been able to do a lot of damage. Let's just see what Hazza is going to do here. Is he actually trying to go on the water anyways, or going to boom a little bit? He's going to add a trade post for sure at the top of the map.
Yeah, I think he was just maybe worried about an aggressive Ottomans. That's one of the scary things about Ottomans, is that they can do pretty much anything. They can fast fortress, they can rush, they can kind of semi. So as Hazza kind of played it a bit safe, just doing that defensive war hut, but it's giving Ottoman a lot of time. Sure, he's probably going to get one of these trading posts down, but I don't think Black Star's going to be too disappointed with this.
Yeah, he's now building a barracks, and probably is going to build some janissaries out of that, and then go to the next age and ship falconets and more janissaries and do veteran janissaries and just push out with that, which is a pretty solid combination, especially when it comes so early in the game, when you don't really have a lot of military yet, especially against things like falconets.
So like age 2 janissaries are so scary and tanky, but like age 3 janissaries are even crazier. So Hazza's going to have a hard time dealing with this really strong army that Black Star's going to be able to get out. He's moving in with 4 coyotes. We'll see if he can get anything done. I don't think he will be able to. I think Black Star's going to be pretty much on top of these 4 coyotes.
Perhaps
but yeah, there is
this one getting blocked a little bit, even by the pronghorn. But first janissaries come out now, so it's going to be a trade. One villager going down, but one of the coyotes already shot, and now even taking some more damage. So cougar down.
Yeah.
But also this trading post going down. And he should actually take out the hero of Black Star, because when it's H up it won't get HP for much longer, so now he can take it down for quite a long time if he will attack it again when it's got new HP.
Yeah, so that's quite nice. So Hazza knows exactly what Black Star's doing, so he's got that going for him. Explorer revives. Oh, is he gonna? He's not gonna save this TP, surely. We got a 10 mace shipment coming in from the back.
Yeah.
Hazza's Explorer coming in as well.
Puma should take it down just 2 more throws and it is down. Should actually do that before the pass, but he will now. And the Janissary is also getting cleaned up by getting slowed down by the Coyote and cleaned up by the Mace Haldens.
Yeah, maybe Black Star wasn't quite sure that he knew those mace were coming in so fast. Maybe he still thinks Hazza's doing kind of a water boom, because he can't know for sure what Hazza's doing. Well, he will now because of the mace all coming in. And yeah, he wouldn't have wanted to lose those 4 Jans. That was a nice pickup. 8 Jans coming in as well, but what are they going to do against mace?
Yeah, 8 more Janissaries now coming out. Of course, with their scary amount of HP, they are a pretty tough unit to deal with. But Mace Halden are still their counter, and another few are being built here, so should go into the fight pretty soon. And he may actually be able to take down this barracks, which can be pretty used. Then there's no way for Blackstar to spend his resources. On the other hand, he still got 700 wood in his bank, so got plenty of room to build more infrastructure.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to assume that two Falconets. I didn't see whether another shipment was on its way, but I'm kind of expecting 2 Falconets will be the next shipment if it's not on its way already, and then he's going to kind of do a big Janissary and 2 Falconet push. And if he uses the Jans, the body block for the Falconets correctly, then it's going to be really hard for Aztecs to deal with. But Hazza did pick off, I think, 1 or 2 vills. Oh, okay, so there are the Falconets, and yeah. I don't know how Aztec deals with this. I guess just with a massive army.
Yeah, it's really only the way to go. He's got a very good Mesa Halden army, but only got the 5 Coyotes out. So against these 2 Falconets, we will have to see what he's actually going to do. Even shipping 6 more Puma.
Yeah, so he doesn't know if it's like the Mamelukes or maybe even Spahi's on the way. It could be like a Mameluke Janissary push. So he doesn't know yet because he hasn't seen the Falconet. So I guess that's why he's just getting the Pumas there. Oh, he's going to get a shot with these Falcons. Oh, yeah, big shot, takes down 4 mace.
Yeah, these shots are really scary, and only still got 10 Coyotes. So unless he gets a really good flank, it's going to be really hard to deal with this.
Yeah, but at least now that he knows what type of push it is, so it's not the Janissary plus Mameluke push. At least, yeah, it's the Falconet, so he can kind of add those Coyotes if that's how he wants to deal with it. And
scouting,
yeah, he's got a bit of time.
Scouting if no new trade post is being built, but lost 4 or 3 of his Coyotes in base against some Janissaries who just spawned. So that's a bit unfortunate, but you can't really...
This next raid looks more promising though. Is he going to see it? And he sees it.
Yeah, but killing at least 3 villagers here might even be able to take down some more after that. But of course, every villager on foot means more Janissaries out. So this is a direct impact on his military population because Ottoman has so few villagers. But once again, maybe getting scared away by the Janissaries here, taking another villager. They may actually just continue to kill villagers. Well, no, they. Yeah,
he's shredding Black Star's economy. He's down to 16 vills, so Hazza's up at 33. However, so yeah, Black Star's getting a bit anxious now. He kind of needs to push because his economy is it's not in a good way. He's gonna try and get something done with these 2 Falconets, and we can see he's slowly moving up to start sieging Hazza's base. And Hazza's kind of moving his army around the top here. He's going to be looking for an angle, maybe try and pick off some reinforcements, try and get a nice flank. Yeah, he's going to have to be really careful how he engages this.
If these abbas are actually scouted out, then it can be a pretty big deal. These 5 abbascans can deal a lot of damage. But we will have to see
if
they
get cut off.
Well, yeah, there are like Hazza's entire army is in the center of the map, and Blackstar is split off in the west and the east side, so he may actually
he's got army everywhere. He's got a batch of the 10 coyotes down at the bottom. He's going to be coming in.
Yeah, 5 more coyotes at the top. Mesohaltins are a little bit too late though, but the Puma all going in. One falconet down, second falconet down with the hero nearby, getting a lot of HP. Mesohaltins now in to deal with the infantry, and the Abyssins are just too late.
Yeah, but look how tanky these Jans are. I thought these Jans were gonna die a lot faster, but they just seem to be hot. They're not dying. I thought they were gonna die, but they're not dying. Look at that. They're still alive.
The coyotes do.
Happen?
The coyotes do just so bad.
Oh no.
And it's GG. Whoa. Yeah, those Janissaries just don't die to the coyote, and there were just not enough Mesohaltins, and not in time.
Yeah, I thought that was a really nice flank being set up by the Aztecs, and he got those 2 Falcons down really fast. And I thought, oh, this is going to go well, but those Jans just didn't die. They just didn't die.
Very unfortunate end. So yeah.
Yeah. So
it is a best of 5. So Blackstar immediately saying I'm off, and yeah, congratulations Blackstar. With this,
so that
victory.
Was kind of people were expecting Blackstar to go through ice phase, but I think that was a good showing by Hazza. Like that second game, I feel that one could have been picked up there towards the end, and this one felt a bit close as well. I'm surprised that last engagement went so one-sided, but that's Janissaries for you, right?
Yeah, definitely such a strong unit. Not a really high attack here, but with an HP that is unknown for any other musketeer type, so very strong unit indeed, and just seemed a little bit too strong for Hazza's composition at that time, but he had a nice push there and was between the units of Blackstar, but it didn't matter in the end, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see military population graph is just almost no units lost by Blackstar there. Only lost 20 units in that last fight.